Hi there, and I'm Jason, and I'm going to be presenting today's webinar on COVID-19 info and tracking apps, so that we can stay informed about COVID-19 during the pandemic. So this presentation is going to cover the benefits of COVID-19 tracking apps, the negative aspects of COVID-19 tracking apps, how to stay safe from dangerous and fake COVID-19 apps, and how tracking apps work. So it's going to cover available COVID-19 tracking apps, or how to find them in Canada and the US, and plus some other COVID-19 resources. So here are the benefits of COVID-19 tracking apps. So they're very helpful for personal and public safety, and they help to break the cycle of infection and slow the spread. They help let people know of possible exposures before symptoms appear, and they help let you take care of yourself and others in the community. You can also help people become more aware of the virus and protect vulnerable citizens. So there are some negative aspects to COVID-19 tracking apps, including that these apps may not be completely accurate, as they are based off of known cases. And in some cases, there are false positives or self-diagnosis. And not everybody has tracking apps installed on their phone, so not everybody who has tested positive may actually use the app on their phone. And some people have a fear of privacy concerns. But the recommended apps are safe and have minimal risks. So tracking app security issues. There are some fake COVID-19 tracking apps that are unsafe, and after official apps were created to track the virus, bogus apps have been designed to trick users into downloading malicious software. And many of the fake apps are very convincing and seem extremely real. So here's how to avoid using dangerous apps. Number 1, always be aware that apps can be fake. Number 2, look carefully before downloading any app or software. Number 3, ensure your device is backed up and update settings. Number 4, make sure you are aware of what personal information you are giving, such as name, location, and etc. Number 5, only install apps from credible and authoritative sources, such as the government or public health, in trusted app stores. Like you see the App Store icon and the Play Store icon on the side. So how do tracking apps actually work? Well, each app works in a different way, though there are some main similarities. Most COVID-19 traffic apps work via Bluetooth. In fact, the one I'm using right now also works via Bluetooth. And when you are in Bluetooth range, about 2 to 3 meters of another person's device, there is a chance of the virus being transmitted. So that's just physically. And if the person nearby has a recorded positive case in the app, you will get a notification on your phone to notify you of exposure potentially. Other app information. Some apps allow you to track symptoms and aid in tracking isolation days. Some apps record personal information, while other apps are more anonymous. So with COVID-19 tracking apps, be careful about what information you give, and make sure the app is reliable and real to protect yourself. So here's some available COVID-19 tracking apps for Canada. COVID Alert is a Canadian app created by the government of Canada, so that means it's reliable and safe. It also has no way of knowing your location, name, address, or health information, meaning that it's you can keep a lot of information private. And it uses Bluetooth and sends notifications to your phone if you have been possibly exposed. Um, COVID alert is available to report a diagnosis in every province except for Alberta, British Columbia, Nunavut, and Yukon. And even in provinces that are not able to report, the app is useful in knowing if you have been exposed by somebody from another reporting province. Here's additional COVID-19 information app. So we have Canada COVID-19 here, which is an app run by Health Canada, which is also official, reliable, and safe to use. This app does not know your name or personal information and does not need to know anything other than the province you live in. This app also keeps you up to date on COVID-19 information, cases, vaccine information, and offers self-checks as well. It is updated regularly by Health Canada to ensure you know the current information in the region or as Canada as a whole. Here are some available COVID-19 tracking apps in the US. US apps are released by the state's Department of Health. Go to your verified state health website. The website will let you know if your state has a tracking app. So if you're getting a tracking app, you should go to the website for your state. There is not one specific app, and available apps are different in every state. Therefore, one recommendation cannot be included in the presentation. Some other COVID-19 resources. We have the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, which is the CDC. Wearing a mask, symptoms testing, travel information, US statistics, vulnerable population, vaccine information is all available here. And then we have the Government of Canada website, links also here. It has awareness resources, prevention and risks, Canada's plan, outbreaks, symptoms, travel guidelines, and vaccine information. And we also have the WHO, World Health Organization, and the link is here. It contains a worldwide, national, and regional case and vaccine tracking, public health and social measures, COVID-19 response fund. And you have reliable news channels such as the CBC News app has a daily coronavirus tracker that reports on cases, hospitalizations, and vaccination rates in your area. Here are some more COVID safe tips. So wash and or sanitize your hands regularly, especially after using doorknobs or going grocery shopping. And then another tip is to avoid unnecessary handshaking and hugging. Wear masks in public indoor places and social distance whenever possible. If you have not already, look into getting your first and second vaccine doses as soon as possible. And then make sure you are looking out for your mental health. Practice self-care and mindfulness. Spend time outdoors, safely socialize, and etc. And last but not least, be calm, be kind, and be safe. And now I'm gonna try to do a live demonstration. This is visiting a couple of these websites. So if we go back to the slide with the COVID-19 websites, which should be right here, we can visit the websites like the CDC. Yeah, and you'll see the CDC website here has a lot of info, an entire dedicated web page to COVID-19 here. It has a section about your health, vaccines, like how you get the vaccine, are they safe, possible side effects, if you need a booster shot or not. And then there's the tab with cases and data, which gives you the you see here there's an entire map dedicated to the US that just counts the number of cases here in each area. So that's pretty cool. And then if we just go back, should be more. Yeah, so this is the CDC website. There's every single website's got their own information, but yeah. And this one is made by the government of Canada, and it has resources in all sorts of languages if you see here. So if you speak Spanish, you click on this, then it'll give you a page with written in Spanish. But let's just stick to English. So this one actually gives you a list of resources and PDFs to download, like posters here. This is an infographic on how to go out safely during COVID-19, which yeah. I think the information is already here, but if you have a graphic, you can download that with this here. So just give you the PDF. And then, yeah, there's tons of resources here. Can't go through all of them, but if you live in Canada, just remember they have a website. There's elsewhere to look as well. And then I'll just look at that last website then. And then the WHO also has a entire page dedicated to COVID-19. Yeah, here's another website with a map of total cases, but this one's not as detailed. It just gives you the case numbers worldwide. So if you're traveling, I guess this is useful, but yeah. Yeah, we've got lots of statistics here if you want to take a look at that. And then that's all the websites that we have listed on here. Of course, you can always go on Google and search for more resources, but these are official and these are safe. That's it, and thanks for listening.